Go ahead.
Thank you. A few things.
A few things. No, just one.
Don't make me pick. So, in the president's remarks yesterday, he's talking about Islamophobia on campuses.
Yeah.
Lately, we've been seeing a lot of vile anti-Semitic rhetoric on campuses. Does he think Islamophobia is just as big of a problem on campus as anti-Semitism?
The president's always going to call out all forms of hate, always. And he had an opportunity to speak to the country. And we have seen what's been going on these campuses. Americans have the right to peacefully protest within the law, as we have said. It's part of who we are as a country, as when we talk about our freedoms, our democracy, to disagree and agree with each other, even about this war. It is our right to do so. It is right for folks to do so. You got to do it peacefully. You got to do it within the law. And we have seen the anti-Semitism, and we have called that out over and over and over again. And we've seen a spike in anti-Semitism. The president has been very forceful about that. He talked about his plan to counter anti-Semitism. He had an opportunity as he's talking to the country, the world really, on what has been happening across the country on college campuses, to call out anti-Semitism, to say that Americans have the right to peacefully protest. And we also have to call out all forms of hate. I believe, and I hope you would agree, Peter, that's an important thing for this president to do, if he has the opportunity to do that. When the president speaks, people listen.
Something else that had somehow slipped my mind
How is
over
that?
the last couple weeks.
Oh, goodness.
You are an alumna of Columbia University.
Wow, that's a shocker.
Well, you, in all the talking about it, you
Yeah.
haven't brought it up. You told Columbia students a few years back,
Yeah.
don't lose the idealism that you have. So what do you tell
Oh,
them
you
now?
did some research. Oh
All
my
I do
gosh.
is research and just hope that you call on me.
You did. You
But
did
no,
some.
what do you tell
I mean,
the students
look.
who have followed
I mean, look. Going to be. Oh, and that's actually going to be a great segue to the student journalist that we have in the room, Danny. After I answer this question.
I do have one more after that. Sorry, Danny.
It's okay. So, look, I'm not speaking on behalf of me. I'm not. I speak on behalf of this president. That's my job. And I believe in this president. I believe in the work that we do. It is an honor and a privilege to stand at this lectern every day to speak to you and all your colleagues and to take your questions. It is not about me. And really, your question and what you're asking me and what I have said to students is pretty much what the president has said. All Americans have the right to peacefully protest within the law. We have the right. That's what makes this country so great, right? That's what makes, when we're talking about our freedoms, our democracy, that's what's so important. To have the opportunity to agree and disagree and do it in a peaceful way, that's important. And the president also called out, if you are breaking an entry and you are taking over buildings, that is not peacefully protesting. And the president was very clear about calling that out as well, and also anti-Semitism, and calling it what it is hate speech.